Welcome back. We're building up to our exit poll over here at Times Now. And in Telangana, Chief Minister KCR, who's been the Chief Minister for 10 years in the state, boasts of a slew of welfare schemes targeted at every section of society. Significantly, he's also made big announcement for the minority community. Congress is not far behind and has unveiled a minority declaration. The BJP has accused both these parties of appeasement, but it has promised to rename Hyderabad as Bhagyanagar, a declaration many see as an attempt to appease the majority community. Let's take a quick look at both the appeasement and allurement by different parties. On one hand, you have KCR, who has talked about an IT park exclusively for minorities. The allurement on the other side is that Raitu Bandhu has disbursement promise has been made here as well. Let's also talk about appeasement on one side, talking about that he's committed to Muslim reservation. Also, in terms of what the Congress is talking about, the Karnataka model is being spoken about in Telangana as well. Moving on to the next promise, a separate minority declaration that has been made. The allurement over here is 4,000 crore budget for minority welfare. That's as far as the Congress is concerned. Moving on to the BJP, which has talked about renaming of Hyderabad to Bhagyanagar. You see KCR say that there will be 3,000 rupees a month to women in the BPL category that has been put out over here by KCR. All right, we have some details coming in. Breaking news at the moment as the Telangana battle inches to the end. The Congress has stepped up attack on Prime Minister Modi. Our mission is to remove hate, and the Prime Minister is what is being spoken about by the Congress party. That's the statement coming in. We'll look at whether we have a soundbite of the same. All right, we'll be getting that soundbite in just a very quick minute, but let me take this question across to our panelists over here. Coming across to you, Sabha. Many who are saying that this is an election that is being fought on the basis of charges of appeasement and counter charges as well. How are you looking at it, from IT parks to minorities to the Bhagyanagar debate coming in once again? Perhaps every political party can be accused of that.
Look, I would look at it, first of all, this is the one election. It's not only about KCR and all these slogans that you put it. If this election goes the way some people think it will go, that if the Congress actually manages to defeat a party which has done outstanding welfareism, we will have to analyze a couple of things. The competition within welfareism, because there is a scheme called Dalit Bandhu. 10 lakhs is given to each family. So the others who don't get it, they are resentful. All these kind of the competition there. But what it would be, the Congress took the entire Karnataka template, the entire team, the entire resources, and they went ground up. For them, a miracle began as soon as they won in Karnataka.
Okay, have you have limited time, so I want to quickly go across to others. Smita, that's an important point she's making, because Congress has attempted to lift that template. Whether it works on ground or not, we'll know perhaps only when the final numbers come out. But one of the interesting things that they've tried to do is woo away the minority vote from the regional player. It was JDS which suffered in Karnataka. Will the BRS suffer is a question that many are asking.
Yeah, correct. They have tried to replicate it, and if they succeed, this resurgent Congress, which everybody is talking about, if that works in Telangana, then the Congress gets a lot of muscle, because out of the 5 states, you have 2 states completely towards the Congress and 1 in alliance. So 3 out of 5 goes to Congress if Telangana can be a repeat of what Karnataka was. As far as Telangana itself is concerned, and what you had shown about the minority appeasement, etc., look, the state has a very strong Hindu tradition. The name itself, Telangana, comes from Trilinga. The 3 lingam temples that are in Telangana. So there have very strong Hindu traditions. Also, 85%, and then you have the Golconda. What was it? Was it Golconda? What was that? The Sultanate, whatever it is, the Nizam period and things like that. Yeah. So that's also there, and 85% of your population is either backward caste, other backward castes, and minorities.
Okay.
So they play this. Both the parties play this tightrope game in appeasing one section as well as continuing the traditions of the other.
Let me get you a quick word from Mr. Rajgopal.
Minorities are mainly with the 7 seats of Asaduddin Owaisi.
Yeah, but they matter across the state. They matter actually in 45 seats across the state. They have a decisive mandate. They have a decisive state, at least 45. And Owaisi only matters in the city. Owaisi only matters in the city, and that's only a very small chunk. Let me quickly bring in Mr. Rajgopal for a quick perspective on this. Mr. Rajgopal, do you think the Congress will succeed in bringing the Karnataka template to Telangana, and in this election will be able to prove itself, get the numbers? How do you look at Mr. Rajgopal?
Madhav, D.K. Shivkumar failed. He could not put his money there because KCR very effectively controlled it. Apart from that, Madhav, India alliance. We did not speak about it because Madhya Pradesh, Rajasthan, Chhattisgarh have no India alliance. It's only Karnataka and Mr. KCR who sowed the scene for India alliance first, because he met Mr. M.K. Stalin in Chennai first against anti-Modiism. So it was Mr. Narendra Modi also said that KCR wanted to join NDA. So he confused the voters. My understanding is, if KCR wins, there is no India alliance at the all India level. If KCR loses, India alliance may get some surprise.
If KCR loses, India alliance will get a boost. How do you look at that analysis, Ashutosh?
I don't know why he hates India alliance so much.
He said if he wins and if he loses. He's given both the scenarios to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, I don't want to turn my back to you, but very good evening to you, Jemruk, and hello, Madhav.
Hello,
and
Navika.
I want to know what's your heart rate at the moment, because I'm carrying with me the numbers of 2 states that we already have in my hand. Yes, Sab, I wish it was so simple that I could just show them to you and show them on the screen.
X-ray chashmas also.
You can get the X-ray chashmas, please. Smita, please wear your X-ray chashma to see what are the numbers that I'm holding in my hand. Lokesh Jindal, very good evening to you. Ashutosh, hi. धड़कनें बहुत तेज चल रही हैं आपकी, बड़े नर्वस लग रहे हैं
Neither I'm contesting nor I'm betting any political party, so I can.
रहने दीजिए. All journalists are so involved in elections that I don't think anybody can distance
मैं
themselves.
स्थित प्रज्ञ हो गया हूं नरसिम्हा राव की तरीके से.
वाह, क्या बात है. That really should
वो
be.
गलत खबर थी.
Anyway, I have these numbers, but there is the Election Commission of India and rules do not permit me to put these numbers on air till 5:30. So at 5:29.59 is when we'll get into the number conversation. But I want to tell you, we do have some numbers for you, and those numbers are going to be intensely interesting when we open up at 5 p.m. Madhav, what do you think those numbers are? I hope you're not going to give the name.
Well, there are some surprises. There are some surprises, we can certainly say, and we can brace for those surprises as well.
Navika, we can have a very Platonic statement. They always hide more than they reveal.
Well. That's the definition that is given for many things in this world. We'll not mention them. But just a very short break, commercial commitments that we have before the electoral commitments come into play, Lokesh Jindal. Yes. So short break, back soon with some numbers, and those numbers are really going to begin to set everybody's conversation going. We'll be back in just 2 minutes after a short break.